Gilby Clark from Guns N' Roses. Joseph Elliot from Def Leppard. Billy Duffy from the Colts. Duff McKagan, Guns N' Roses, Loaded, Revolver. Steve Stevens, Billy Idol Band. Gene Simmons from Kiss. Matt Sorum, band leader, Rock and Roll All-Stars, Guns N' Roses, and Sebastian Bach, Skid Row. Glenn Hughes, Deep Purple, Black Country Communion. Everybody, the Rock and Roll All-Stars.
Hola, señor, señorita.
Hola, Lima, Perú.
¿Cómo estás? Welcome to the jungle. Peru jungle. We saw no jungle. We saw.
This question is for Matt Sorum. The question is, how did you came up with the idea to bring together this intense group of artists, musicians?
Well, I do something back home that's similar with some guys from Jane's Addiction, and Steve Stevens plays with me all the time. That plays with Gene. Gene, you had to go there. And we do gigs in LA, and I couldn't get any of them to really travel and go outside, LA or Vegas. So I said, well, why don't we put something really cool together and head down to South America? Some of the greatest rock and roll fans in the world are here. So, I just thought of all these great friends of mine and started calling people, and next thing I knew I had a rhythm section, and then Joe Elliot came on board, and then the last gentleman that I reached out to was Mr. Gene Simmons. And
Eugenio!
And being a massive Kiss fan, being the first concert I ever saw as a kid playing rock and roll, it was such an honor to be on stage with him and all the guys in this band I love as musicians. So it's just great to be able to hang out too. We've been hanging out a lot and having a lot of fun. So it's just a really cool vibe for us to get together and play some rock and roll for all you great fans.
Bienvenidos a Perú. Quería preguntarles si les gustaría invitar a algún músico más, alguna estrella del rock más, gustaría traerlos a esta gira. Y para el señor Glenn Hughes, quería hacerle una pregunta sobre Tony Iommi, el guitarrista de Black Sabbath, que está mal lamentablemente. Black Sabbath se iba a reunir, entonces quería saber si usted ha conversado con él, si está más o menos al tanto.
Very simply, the answer to that is I spoke to Tony 1 week ago from my home in Los Angeles, and he has now completed his therapy, 13-week therapy to complete the program he needed to be on for his problem. He's doing good. Sabbath are doing one show in England this summer. We are a group of gentlemen that love each other off the stage and on, and it would be our honor to invite Tony Iommi or someone of his stature to our organization, because we are all about the rock and all about the love.
Hi, welcome to Peru. What do you tell about Peru, about the country?
About Lima, Peru?
For the rest of your crew.
What do I say to them?
Yes.
Lima rocks, come on. Come on.
About women.
The girls are guapas, and the frutas are mouth-watering, and the girls are mouth-watering. This is a good, you have such a great history. Machu Picchu, and it goes back thousands of years. This is not a new country. This is a country with deep history, deep passion. There are more people in Lima, Peru than in New York City. This is a magnificent city. We're honored to be here.
This is for Gene Simmons. I want to know if after this tour, are there any plans to come back with your band, with Kiss?
Yes, Kiss is coming here. There's a new studio album called Monster coming. There's a 4-foot high book coming called Monster. There's a 10-hour DVD coming called Monster. But I want to find out, Billy Duffy, how do you get those amazing tones on your guitar? When Billy Duffy steps up on stage from the Cult, when he steps up on that tone is unmistakable. I'm more interested in that. There's plenty of time for Kiss later. Billy, tell us.
Hi everybody. First time in Peru. Very friendly people. It's lovely to see you all. Some of the friendliest people I've ever seen at an airport today. On the new Cult album, released on May the 25th, Choice of Weapon, you will find it, my guitar tone all over it. For the exciting opening track. Only for a night.
How do you feel about being on stage with such wonderful people as ourselves?
Le está preguntando que qué se siente estar con tremendos músicos como él.
You know, for some of us, I think it's a dream to play with most of these guys on stage. Musicianship is at a very high level, and we're having fun, which is the most important thing.
Dice que los músicos son impresionantes y que es muy fácil llevarse bien con ellos y que como todos rockean, todo está bien.
You're looking at multi-platinum acts here from Gilby all the way down to Glenn. You know, we've probably sold 1 billion records between us. You're looking at, you know, Deep Purple, Billy Idol, Guns N' Roses, Kiss, Def Leppard, The Cult, Alice in Chains, and Ed, who's not here at the moment, from Collective Soul, but there's a lot of records we've sold. So for us to have this ego-free, and this, I mean, we literally left the egos at home. And everybody's just getting on, having fun. We in and out of each other's rooms, rehearsing songs, messing about, playing, you know, tunes to each other, and just hanging out. And it's a beautiful feeling. It's something unusual, probably for all of us, because when you've been in a band for 20, 25, 30 years, there's certain things about that group of individuals that don't necessarily always make it a fun place to be. But this, you know, we're still in the honeymoon period, as they call it. And we've yet to have an argument. And I'm hoping that we probably never will. Nothing to argue about, because it's such a fantastic time.
He says thank you very much for being here, that you keep the rock spirit alive, and thank you for that. And that he asks, what do you feel about Van Halen coming together again?
Their new album is amazing.
Stevens.
Different kind of truth.
Yeah, I actually went to the rehearsal, the last dress rehearsal in Los Angeles, and it was fantastic. Eddie Van Halen is playing better than ever. And as soon as he's done with that, we're going to hit him up for one of these.
And he may consider it, considering the fact that I discovered the band and produced their 24th demo, 15 songs in 1804. But the truth is that this is a spectacular band, and every band has its inner fights, just like all families. All families fight, brothers fight. Those guys belong together on stage, and it's a good thing for everybody. And you're right! Mañana, here, Lima, Peru, the Rock and Roll All-Stars. For the first time on planet Earth, all of us together, proud to be together on stage, rocking your world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.